everybody, this is Sharia Shahid and you're watching Pakistan Connect. You must be wondering, where am I? Ladies and gentlemen, I am at Pakistan's first Quantum Computing Hackathon, organized under the supervision of Pakistan Atomic Energy Commission in collaboration with distinguished institutes including PAEC, NILO and National Center of Physics, with international partners on board including CERN, NYU Abu Dhabi and OQI. You must be thinking that it might be very boring for me to talk about quantum physics and quantum computing because I don't know anything about it. I'm very excited to introduce my first guest, Dr. Shabnam Jabeen. Dr. Shabnam Jabeen is an associate clinical professor of physics at the University of Maryland and a leading experimental particle physicist working on the CMS experiments at CERN. Her research focuses on discovering new physics through high-energy proton collisions and she also manages UMD LHC Computing Cluster, part of the global LHC Computing Network. She holds a PhD in particle physics from the University of Kansas and is passionate about inspiring young minds through science. Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
How are you?
Nice to be here. Thank you.
Likewise, nice to have you here. And my second guest, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Martin Gastal. Mr. Martin is an applied physicist and a senior staff member at CERN. From 2006 to 2024, he managed the CMS detector's experimental area, one of the key experiments behind the discovery of Higgs boson. We're going to ask him what's that. He currently serves as partnership and engagement lead at CERN's Open Quantum Institute, where he works on global collaborations, quantum innovation and capacity building programs aligned with United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. Hello, Mr. Martin.
Hello, very nice.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
I would like to ask you, since I feel very intimidated and I feel like a dumb person sitting with so genius people, I would like to ask you, what is quantum computing and how do you see it, Dr. Shabnam?
So, do we understand computing? Let me ask you, as non-physicist person, do you understand computing?
As I said that I feel very dumb right now, I would really like you to answer that.
Well, I'm in the habit of asking questions. So, quantum computing is next, not just step, it's a giant step. So right now, especially in the last 3 years, we have generative AI and you have ChatGPT, but it's using it already. Now think about putting all of that on steroids and some more.
Okay.
And it will be even better than that. But does that make any sense?
Absolutely.
So that's very generic definition of it. But the basic scientific idea behind it is that right now the computers that you're using is using a bit 0 and 1. So these are only two possible numbers. That gives you the mathematical framework in which you can do the calculations. Quantum computing, on the other hand, is providing you an opportunity. It is using the quantum concept where you not only have 0 and 1, but all the possibilities in DC. It's a superposition of 0 and 1. And now suddenly the enormous potential of having all of these possibilities that you can use to compute, right? So the potential of this, this is called quantum. So potential of this is huge.
Right. Thank you so much for sharing that. Absolutely. Mr. Martin, how do you see quantum computing?
So I think one thing that we need to debunk here is that quantum computers are not intending to replace conventional computers. It's very important that your listeners get that across, because there will be always tasks or algorithms that will be better executed by the technology we have today. So today we got the CPUs, and since a few years, GPUs also, like parallel computing. Quantum computers will be an addition to all that. And the reason why it's very interesting is that in certain cases, they will compute a lot faster than what you already have. Let me give you an example. If you imagine a labyrinth and you have different attempts to reach the center of the labyrinth where the treasure is, if you use a CPU, the algorithm will let you try sequentially, one after the other, the different paths until the right one, the one leading you to the treasure, is found. And this takes a certain amount of time, a certain amount of trials. The advantage of a quantum computer, as my colleague just said, is that you just not have one at the time. It's going to be multiple ways, several paths being tried at one time. So this goes very much faster. So for certain cases, certain challenges that we have, quantum computers will do one should be doing a better job. To be clear, I think we can talk about a computer once you have a certain size of hardware. At the moment, there are, of course, quantum computers. If you browse on the internet, you will see that Google, Amazon, IBM, they have computers, but they work in labs. They are not yet at production, industrial production level. So we are in the infancy right now of quantum computing. We are nowhere near the sort of deployment in society as we have with laptop PCs or even high-performance computers. We're really in the infancy. That's precisely why it's so important for anybody, including the Pakistani scientific community, to get on board. Because now nobody is left behind. Now is the time to jump on that wagon.
Right. Very, very wonderful answer. Okay, so you must have interacted with the students, and you guys know that it's Pakistan's first quantum computing hackathon. How do you see the potential in the students in Pakistan, and what would you have to say about it, Dr. Shabnam?
The potential is wonderful. We already knew that. I am from Pakistan, but I know our kids are as good as anyone else. The only thing is that things get here a little bit later. But there, as Martin is saying, and he is here, it is proof that things are absolutely getting here in real time now, which is extremely, extremely wonderful and exciting. And I can see that excitement in the students as well.
Very right, absolutely. So, Mr. Martin, what about you?
I mean, I have to say that even all the way at CERN, academic excellence of Pakistani students is famous, right? So there was no doubt in our mind when we organized this hackathon that we would have exceptional participants. Now, one has also to remain quite modest. I mean, Pakistan is a very large country, and we could only select very few participants, right? So we've got the top tier of the top tier of the top tier of Pakistan here. So yeah, I mean, our expectations are high, but from what I could collect from walking around the team is that you've got exceptional people at this here at this hackathon. What we hope to achieve is to inspire maybe even more high potential individuals to embrace an education and hopefully later a career in quantum computing or in science in general. Let's be broader. These hackathons to us at CERN are part of a toolkit to educate in a different way, maybe more in tune with today's generation. Since COVID, we had to adapt to different expectations from our young talent. Hackathon, we believe, is one of the tools that we should use.
My question is to you both. I was a science student once. So how can we break down physics, the complex physics, into very simple ideas? There are a lot of students in Pakistan who want to pursue career in physics, who want to opt for physics as their subject. But sometimes they feel like, oh, it's too tough, it's too difficult to grasp, I'm not that qualified, or I'm not genius enough. So what you guys have to say about that as an expert in your respective fields? Starting with you, Mr. Martin, this time.
What I think what's quite unique with the education in physics is that it is very broad. when you have a background in physics, you later in life can decide to go into optics, into electronics, into quantum, into fluid mechanics. No, it equips you with a genuine base knowledge in science that makes you see the world in a different way too. I think what drives a physicist is this thirst to understand what's around us.
Investigate.
Yeah. And physics is a field that keeps you very humble, as we were all saying just before the beginning of the podcast.
Interesting.
The more you learn, the more you realize how ignorant we actually are. Right? I mean, I know it's been said many times, but if you look at the night sky, let's remember that our species that has been around for 300,000 years understand 5% of the universe, and maybe not even less than Korea. But that's just to bring us back to ground us, bring us back to Earth. We know a lot of stuff, but we have a tendency to believe that because we master some technology, we are in control. Control is also knowledge. We don't know a lot about.
They never. So, Dr. Shabnam, how can we make physics simpler for students?
So there are two things here. You said the word intimidation, right? One way to do it is, which is my personal experience, that once you understand a little bit of it and you are excited about the history where you was caught. Once you get that feeling, then it doesn't really matter if it is hard, because then you're pursuing another goal. Everything else is just a step farther towards that goal. So if we can convey these mystery, the things that we do not understand, the ideas which are so mind-boggling. We had Professor Zubair's talk this morning. I mean, just thinking about those things is like my brain is. And the way to do it is already happening here, I can see, which is this morning we saw a video of Science Mela. These little kids, they are so excited. You can see the happiness on their faces when they see these concepts of physics turning into lightning, and the wonder in their eyes. And I think those kids, when they go out and they will see physics, the math is not going to intimidate them because they already know that this is leading them to something even more wonder, right? And then this hackathon, that's the other way of doing. And we just need to make it happen more, give more access to people, fill the gaps in between, that starting from the little kids, and then here we are in a university, and then in between there is this large gap. So we need to provide that kind of feeling to these kids. It can come from these kind of plants.
I would totally agree with that. So you have visited Pakistan. You are from Pakistan. Mr. Martin is not. So what is the thing about Pakistan that fascinates you the most? It could be anything, or you observe something and you're like, oh, this is something unique and this is something good.
Okay, you're putting me in a tight spot because I arrived just 24 hours ago. So I'm not going to give you a super sophisticated answer. But well, of course, the people have been extremely, extremely kind to me. The organizers did a superb work to make everybody feel super comfortable here on this campus. I found the student very eager to ask questions, to interact with us. So that's nice, because sometimes in some countries students are very shy, and that's a bit of a missed opportunity. Here it's not the case, and I love that. Especially, I mean, you can see that the gender balance is excellent here. You got a lot of ladies, a lot of gentlemen coming, and that I think is a strength for Pakistan. I mean, definitely in Europe, we see it's a bit like what you were alluding to. We see a disengagement of young people for hard sciences, and I think you guys have a reservoir of talent, if only among female students, because what I believe in many parts of the world, there is still a certain aura associated with an education in science. It brings how should I put it, rigor, like a rigor, scientific rigor edge to a profile. It is not an easy education. It tends to be respected because science is a field where we like to challenge each other. Before you publish a paper, a lot of people will argue that you don't know what you're talking about, right? You need to convince your peers. So it is an extremely challenging professional environment, but it is also, I think, an environment where ethics is very strong. So for me, an education in science represents like a social ladder, and it's very comforting to see that from what I saw again in the last 24 hours, the young population is equally split between men and women. And I think that's very, very healthy. Apart from this, I love the landscape. I love the weather. I left Geneva, it was -8, so this is like summer.
Summit.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, I feel for you. I'm very comfortable. And the food is amazing, but this I knew already from before.
I think we all should go for Golgappa to eat Golgappas. You might know about it, but it's a
No.
Yeah, it's an amazing street food. We should go out and introduce Mr. Martin to Golgappas and Dahi Balle. They're loved by every Pakistani, Pakistan protestant. People love it.
Okay.
So is it your first visit to Pakistan?
It is. I've been to neighboring countries, but the first time in Pakistan.
I should definitely take you out for a Golgappa.
I'll take you up on this.
Great. So, Dr. Shabnam, you are from Kashmir. I've done my homework well. So, I should be asking you this, but still, what do you miss about Pakistan the most?
Everything. Yes, you're born, it never gets out of you. I miss the people. Okay, sometimes things can get annoying when somebody parking on the street will say something to you that you should be doing. Right, we do that to one another. Or the families. Or the family is too involved. And when we are in it, it feels like it is annoying, especially when you're young. But when you go out and then you see that everybody is, well, they might care, but they do not say it like that. And then you feel, that is the thing I miss.
Oh, great. It's the Desi culture you miss.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm really sad to announce that this is gonna be our last question because I don't want this to end. I have lots of questions to ask. I have lots of games to play, but of course we are short of time. So I have a very important question for what would you like to say to Pakistani students who are watching you about their future prospects, maybe about the life, anything you want to see based on your experience, how this field is, anything. What would you say, Dr. Shabnam? To girls, maybe, or Pakistanis? Yeah.
Well, at this point, the most important thing that comes to my mind, and it is both for girls and boys, we have this ChatGPT or generative AI. Everybody has it. This is the first time in the history that the technology is starting from lowest to highest, right? Otherwise, technology always goes to its first universe, and then it people have this technology in their hands, but it is not clear how to use what would be the best way to use it. So the kids that I interact with as students, they come in, I see them, they come in with the feeling or understanding or the mindset that this technology is here to help me do my task, my job, so that I have more time to do other things like social media or whatever. And this is what I want to tell kids today. This technology, they need to learn how to use it. If this technology can do my job, then I wouldn't have it. Who would hire me, right? And this will happen to a certain number of people that their jobs are just paid because AI can do a better job at it. This technology here is to make Homo sapiens into Homo Deus. That is what human beings to human gods. Before we were spending, for example, I spent a lot of time as a graduate student in terms of coding and the errors and bugs, right? A lot of time wasted, a lot of nights wasted. Now I and these kids do not have to waste their time on this. But now their job is not to do the coding. Their job is to think. They have to stay one step further. They have to become more creative. So they should learn to use this technology to make them more creative. This is the only way to survive it. And this is the only way. I think it's a wonderful time to be alive at this time again, because this technology provides us the opportunity that we can actually do a lot more than any time in the history human beings has the potential to do, and in a very short order.
Totally.
So that I would think this is the most important.
Thank you so much, Dr. Shabnam, for this wonderful message. Mr. Mato.
I would say that science, in addition to all we already said, as also, we believe at CERN, can be a vehicle for peace. We believe that a scientific community that is focusing on science and putting science about anything else is a society that can function in harmony, meaning that you would put geopolitics aside, religion aside, you just focus on what are the laws of nature. What makes us Homo sapiens, as you say, is because we are exposed, we're living all together according to the laws of physics, right? Embracing an education and a career in science can make you part of that community. And at the time where multilateralism is under threat, science is one of the fields where we can still find this benevolence, this belief in a unified community without borders, without nationalities. Because science it's not a matter of interpretation. If a law of science, it exists or it doesn't exist, right? I mean, there is no alternative facts. I mean, exactly, yeah. So, there are many things we don't know, but at least this is not something that is subject to interpretation. So there is something fundamentally sound in a research, let's say, adventure. We are going to the most basic foundation of our world, of our universe. This can be a uniting factor, and at CERN, at least, we believe that science for peace is real, that science diplomacy is very important. On our campuses, we've got 110 nationalities, and yet culture, language, religion play no role. People sign articles, whether they are from nationality that normally do not cooperate. And this I find very inspirational. It gives hope, I think, for a better world.
Thank you so much to you both for joining us and sharing your insights.
It was a pleasure.
And I hope we are going out for Golgappas. And Mr. Martin and Dr. Shabnam, thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching. For podcasts like these, keep watching Pakistan Connect. Thank you.